Hello, Cecil County and the world. Rob Churnside here for Cecil TV. It is July the 7th, and this is the weekly show, Cecil TV. Lots going on this coming weekend. We're going to hear about some of it. I want to tell you Saturday they're having the Diamond in the Rough Triathlon at Perryville Park, Perryville Community Park. If you want to register, they have Olympic and sprint categories. You can register by going to the Diamond in the Rough and run the sign up. It's open until Saturday. So if you're out there running around and you just heard this, go ahead. Diamond in the Rough. And right across the river this Saturday, Havre de Grace Farmers Market 9 to 12. Also, Port Deposit's having their Farmers Market 9 to 12. And Northeast is having a Farmers Market Saturday. So stock up. And now and only now, speaking of stock up, we got Tracy Reynolds. Tracy, welcome to the show.
Hi, Rob. How are you?
I've got a deal for you, because I know you're in finance. This rare Willie Mays rookie card. How about it?
Not interested.
It lists for $83 in a catalog I saw.
I was going to say, I think it lists for maybe 3 cents.
You know.
Aha,
it's a top
see?
3 print series.
See, I knew it.
Another fraud busted by Tracy Reynolds.
Busted.
Fraud buster. Okay, what are we going to talk about tonight?
We're going to talk about fraud.
Okay.
See how easy that was to defer fraud? So all you have to do is just, don't answer these unsolicited emails that you get and you think that, hey, I won $500,000 with Publishers Clearinghouse. You probably didn't win. Don't give out your social security number to somebody on the phone that says, in order to get your payment, just give me your social and your bank account number, because it's probably fraud. You need to understand the offer that they send you an email. You need to understand what they're saying. So read the fine print. Make sure you, cross any T's and dot any I's before you sign anything, because it's too good to be true nowadays. I mean, everybody's trying to give away something for
nothing. I get a lot of these texts about UPS can't deliver my package because yada, 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 and I need to call this number. What's that all about?
Well, that's probably fraud as well. The one that I've been getting all the time is I get the text message that I didn't pay a toll, and they're going to come lock me up if I don't pay the toll right now. And I'm like, well, that's not true, because MVA is going to send you a nice yellow envelope in the mail with a picture of your license plate on it. So
right, I've had that too.
Yes. So that's legit. But they never ask you to reply with your bank account information. So, you just got to be careful out there. Keep an eye on your bank account. Pay with a credit card rather than your debit card if you can.
And why is that?
Because credit card is the safest way to pay, and it's easier to get your money back than dealing with a debit card. And because you'd have to go to the bank, you have to wait for them to do the investigations. A lot of times, credit card companies can refund the money within like 24 hours.
And the debit card is the one with the PIN, right?
Debit card is the one with the PIN, but you can use it as credit too. So depending on what your debit card is, whether it's Visa or MasterCard, it's widely accepted across the United States and the world. For those people that do not have credit cards and they shop a lot online, I recommend you set up a separate bank account, have a separate debit card linked to that bank account, and then you can transfer money over as you make your purchases. Then you're least likely to be compromised.
So a separate bank account for shopping online.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like an Amazon card. It's different.
It's different. It would set up just as easy with your bank, and then you can control the money online. So if you're going to shop on Amazon, or you're going to make this purchase, and say it's the holidays, you just simply go online, transfer the money before you make the purchase, and everything is easy peasy.
I like that idea, because somehow I signed up for an Amazon card, and months go by when I don't buy anything, but they still sock me with a fee.
That's right.
So maybe I ought to cancel that and just get a separate bank account.
That's right.
How hard is it to get a separate bank account?
Well, it's easy. If you're dealing with a personal banker,
such
as myself, we could probably open up your account real fast, yes.
Well, I've hit all the other banks. Maybe I should go to Cecil Bank and get that separate shopping account.
Why haven't you went to Cecil Bank to get your shopping account?
Because I go up against the thing and it says, I'm not 6 foot anymore. I like that. I'm shrinking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you fix that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
good.
take care of that.
I'll be right in. Now, what other ways can we avoid fraud? I know you sent me a couple of pages.
Monitor your bank account, monitor your credit report. You can go out there and check your credit report once a year if you're a Maryland resident for free. So it doesn't affect your credit as a hard hit, and you don't have to apply for a loan or something of that nature. Get off those marketing phone call lists. Those people that call all the time and say, well, you know, we'd like to sell you this. You can get off those things really easily. And the one thing that I would tell and advise people the most to do is be wary of those credit counseling companies that call and they say, we can monitor your credit report, such as LifeLock, and there's a ton of them out there. Be careful what you're dealing with, because in order to get on their program, you have to give them all of your information.
Right.
So here you are, you're just handing it out to these people. So
And you don't know.
You don't know who they are. Check them on the Better Business Bureau, etc., and just make sure that you know who you're dealing with. LifeLock is a legitimate company, but some of these other ones are not so legitimate. So just be careful.
You could go on the Better Business Bureau website.
Yes.
And ask the people to identify themselves personally and their company.
Yes. And see what the ratings are before you sign up for something like that. Okay, but you can monitor your credit yourself by simply just checking your credit report once a year by going to annualcreditreport.com. We talked about that in a previous episode. And just monitoring your bank account, just making sure of unauthorized transactions, like, hey, did I really do that? So on and so forth.
Right, yeah, we could really get deep into this, but this is some really good overview and some good advice. Pay the safest way, that's with a credit card.
Yes.
Guard your personal information, not even the last 4 digits of your social. They don't need it, right?
No, they don't need it. And any legitimate bank is not going to call you up and say, give me your social security number so I can verify your information. They're never going to ask you for their PIN number. They might ask you, can you please verify the last 4? But if you feel weary, hang up, call back, and call the main number, switchboard. Don't call the extension that came up on your phone.
Because they'll just be right there again.
That's exactly right. That's right. Resist the pressure. So if they're really hounding you to get that information and they're like, look, you got to do it now, it's only good for the next 3 minutes, chances are it's probably not true. And you're best to just hang up on them.
Okay. Click.
Okay.
That's easy.
Right? It's easy.
You don't have to send any nasty words.
No, just say, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, and hang up.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Well, Tracy, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, as always, for coming on the show.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Good to be seen by the likes of you.
Oh,